I'm JustHitSquare, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. Today I'm going to be going over my review for Lost Sectors. As you can see, if they're faded out, then that means you've done them. If they're not, then that means that you need to do them. Now, my thoughts about the Lost Sectors. In this video, you're going to see that I open up around 5 to 6. I believe I open up 5. Some of them I've already done before, but not on video. So you can still go to Lost Sectors and get stuff from them, just not as much as you would if you have never done them. Now, you'll see that I get the XP and stuff and things like that, but you'll see I'm going to show you what to expect from a Lost Sector. Now, they all vary. There's several Lost Sectors across all 4 locations of the game. And I do believe that this is something that Bungie should have added. Gives you more replayability of the game. But is this something that really pushes the bar to make it to where you really want to do these? No. But they're going to be implementing things to make it to where you want to do these accordingly to some updates that they have posted and stuff like that. I think everything in the game should help you in some way, form, or fashion, regardless if you're coming up through the game or if you're not. If you've already maxed, I still think there's things that should be able to help you, and I believe that there should be a lot more in-game and so on and so forth. Now, a lot of these issues are going to be addressed, and they already have been addressed from Bungie themselves, saying that they're going to be giving new updates soon and making it to where you have more replayability and more meaningful things to do in these. As you can see, the Lost Sector, you know you're near one when you see this sign right here. Now, of course you see me shooting and stuff like that, but anyways, it's just pretty much they're Lost Sectors. They are areas on the map that is kind of like cave type deals where you go in and you try to eliminate enemies, and at the end, you eliminate a boss, you get a key or something, and then you get a chest. You open up a chest and then you get stuff from it. Now, if you have done these previously, you will not get as much as you would if you hadn't. So I believe it's kind of around the half amount when it comes to the glimmer and the XP or something like that. If you've already done them before, then I think you get half of the amount. If you have not done them, then you get the full amount. Now, you can see in the video of how much I will get out of each, and you can also see there's something that they need to do and fix. These chests are always going to be able to give you things. Apparently, they've even gave cooldowns on them as well as they did when you're actually going out through the world and doing the chests and stuff like that. One other thing that Bungie has done that is stupid: do not put cooldown lockouts on your stuff. Make sure that the people can just continuously grind if they want to. Don't limit them to what they can and can't do in this game, because if you do that, then that's what takes away the replayability of the game, and therefore they have done it. They have made it to where you cannot farm like you should be able to. I get why they do it, but I don't agree with why they did it. I believe that Destiny 2 should be similar to Destiny 1 when it comes to the grind and to the replayability. That's what made Destiny 1 so good. Now, is these really worth it, to be honest? Well, if you're coming up through the story, just like, I think they're kind of worth it if you're coming up through the story. They can help you advance in the XP, get some glimmer. And of course, if you're running a fire team of 3, they're always better to do anyway. It's just like any activity is, because if you pop your fire team medallions, then you're going to get, if you have 3, you'll get triple the amount that you normally would. So you need to do that if you're running these. You can run through these easily by yourself. You can see that they got all kinds of traps here, and those lasers will burst outwards. So don't think you can just grant them to burst inwards, because they burst outwards, that I know of. But anyways, the video is not too long. I mean, you've only got like a little bit over 2 more minutes, and what it's going to do is show you this is what a lost sector is all about. You're going through a cave or some area that you normally wouldn't, and like I said, you get to the end, there's a boss, kill the boss, and then there's the boss right now, and then you're going to go ahead and get the loot from the lost sector. And then some of them have it to where you can get out, and some of them you just have to teleport back to a different area. But know that the lost sectors are marked. If one is not as visible as the other. If it's shaded, then that means you have already done them, but you can still do them. You just won't get as much XP and anything that you could if you hadn't done them. So, and if you haven't done them, they should show up on the map pretty well. So just look, and you have challenges every day, milestones to complete, and some of them's going to have lost sectors and so on and so forth. Now, this is a good thing that they did add lost sectors. It's something else that they've added that it makes more replayability, but the replayability is not there because there's nothing to benefit from. You could honestly do other things in the game that could get you more XP and more glimmer in the amount of time it takes you to go through one of these. And granted, it may not take you long to go through one of these, but the whole point is, when you're in a video game, you want to be able to get the majority of the most glimmer, or not every game, but the majority of your resources that you're looking for as the quickest time. And when you make something just for somebody to do that doesn't serve a purpose after capping the level, and there's also lots of other things to do to make it better, then it doesn't really matter. But you can see here now that I'm just cutting to the certain ones, and you can see there's 3 or 4 chests that are open that I don't even get nothing from. Now the very last one I do show you is a lost sector that I have not done at all, and you can see that I got 300 XP, I believe, right there. And you get 600 XP if you have not done one, and plus you get more glimmer and so on and so forth if you did. Now you can see I'm not even getting nothing out of these. I'm just getting the XP. I'm not getting any loot or nothing. And no, this is not supposed to be happening. But I try to turn around and show you that I'm not in the same place when I do open these, and I'm not rerunning the lost sectors. But is these worth it on the final thoughts? When you're coming up through the storyline, yes. When you're done with the storyline, no. Okay? They're not even worth it. But is it a good addition to add? Yes, it is. Now, this is the last lost sector that I do on the video. This one I have not done. It shows you at the end what I did get. Other than that, guys, give it a thumbs up if you appreciated it. And guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click on the little bell over there, and I will see you next time. This has been Just Hit Square. See you later.